When you were convicted and you were sent down by the judge, when does it hit you? I mean, when the door closes behind you in jail, do you suddenly sit on the edge of the bed just going, what have I done?
In an ideal world, that's what everyone would think, but that's not the reality of it. The reality of it was I knew I was going to jail 6 months before I went. I was basically told, look, you've had all these scrapes, you've got away with a number of them, your time's up here, mate, like you're going to face the consequences. So I had to go back into the sort of Premier League and play, knowing that when I'm sitting in the dressing room in the summer and everyone's saying, oh, we're going to Dubai on holiday, we're going to, you know, Spain and we're going to go golfing, I'm thinking, I'm going to Strangeways or I'm going to Walton, you know, which is not the most desirable holiday destination, you know, unless you've got a screw loose. So I knew I was going and sort of got my mind like that, and I'd started living my life a lot cleaner, and sort of I was like, there was a lot of acceptance from me, like this is the consequence of your actions. And also there was a solace in the fact of I thought, you know, this is my chance to pay for what I've done, regardless of what I think was right or wrong around it. This is my chance to sort of wipe the slate clean and move on, you know. And
what were the other inmates like, and indeed, did you learn anything from them?
It's a humbling experience. I mean, I went from being on an awful lot of money at Newcastle to being on £7.50 in prison, and the reality check of that, and the reality check of, you know, no one really cares about who you are or what you are. You're judged on your merits as a human being. And I think when I initially went in, obviously you can imagine everyone being fascinated because they were reading for days in the paper I was going in. So the novelty sort of everyone coming up and being quite friendly, or some people being not so friendly. And I mean, I went to Walton, which is the prison in Liverpool, for the first month of my sentence, and I knew about 9 people from where I was from. I was about 6 or 7 people that I went to school with. I had 2 cousins in there who were serving jail sentences, so it wasn't as shocking as what you can imagine. And also people get this idea of jail, like what they've seen in American TV shows, and all this crazy stuff goes on, and that's not the reality of it. I mean, you know, God forbid anyone in this room, but literally anyone, you know, people probably have been out for a few drinks and got up the next day and driven to work and could get arrested and then end up in jail. I mean, you do see a lot of humbling cases, people in jail who just shouldn't be in jail, you know, and also a lot of people in jail who actually should be in jail, and speaking to them.
And do you put yourself in the latter category? Are you happy you should have been in jail?
Yeah, I think so. I think for what I did, I think it was important as a message to myself, you know.